your boy DJ Akademiks, and Chicago police are saying that a Chiraq Savage who was killed in the war in Chiraq and who was 17 years of age, that she was a serial killer. Now, Negroes are saying that she has allegedly over 10 bodies to her name, while police can only verify that this person was only an official suspect in about 6 different shootings. But this savage goes by the name of Gakira Barnes, also known as Lil Snoop. Now, Lil Snoop was a mentally ill animal. She bragged about being a quote-unquote hitter. And for those who aren't hip to the Chiraq Coon Urban Dictionary, a hitter pretty much means a murderer. Now, it was said that she got a high just off murdering people, and she took murdering people so serious, that's why she adopted the name Lil Snoop. And for those who don't know what Snoop is or Lil Snoop is, if you guys have seen the TV show or the hit TV show The Wire that I've mentioned a couple times, Lil Snoop is muscle for Marlo. So pretty much killer on payroll for a drug dealer, right? Now, Gakira even went as far as dressing and also looking like a male, just like Snoop, who's a fictional character on The Wire. Now, this is my problem with this whole thing. First of all, I love Chicago music. Contrary to popular belief, I listen to and enjoy Chief Keef. To me, Finally Rich is an ignorant classic. When I'm drunk on the weekends, nothing goes harder than the whip. Also, I like Lil Durk music. I also like shows like The Wire, Breaking Bad, even though they celebrate, well, not really celebrate crime, but they depict a crime-filled story. Now, the thing is, while enjoying all these types of art, because I do believe that people should have the freedom of expression to make whatever type of art they want, even if it's about violence, whatever it is. If people consume it and people could relate or people find it entertaining, it should be allowed to be made. Now, the thing is, people have to learn to separate entertainment from reality. When I listen to Chief Keef, and I just heard him murder 30 niggas with his llama, I don't really think that's true. I don't think that I need to go murder 30 niggas with my llama either. It sounded good in an MP3, it's entertainment. Reality, I'm not killing 30 people. Simple. Obviously, certain people don't get that. People go watch a movie with someone named Lil Snoop, now they're thinking they gotta be Lil Snoop and Chiraq. That's one of the reasons I get mad at these artists, is that after they got rich, after they got famous from singing about all this fuckery, they still continue to do it. Chief Keef, you're rich. You shouldn't be doing anything savagery at this point. You're a businessman. Nunu, Rondo number 9, you guys allegedly had record deals. You guys should be staying away from the streets, not continue to try to kill people or commit murders. But now this hitter, or as I like to call it, this damn serial killer, because the definition of a serial killer is someone who has murdered over 2 people within a month in separate times. So within a short period of time, they've committed multiple murders without even cooling off. And from what these Negroes are hyping up, because now it's a legend. It's a legend about quote-unquote Lil Snoop. She was a famous hitter. She's a female and a shooter. Apparently, if she's shot this many much people in a couple of months, that is the definition of a fucking serial killer. Now, I will say, this mentally deranged serial killer who got killed by the same thing she enjoyed doing, the earth is much better off without her. Apparently, she got killed when it looks like, just straight out of the scene of The Wire, some hooded individual walked up and shot her in the head. Something to that effect. Anyway, police is even saying that she was obsessed with murder to the point that she kept a stack of newspaper stories of people who she allegedly killed or her friends that died. She was getting a high off being dead. This shit is disgusting and ridiculous. If you don't think these Chiraq Savages are mentally ill, I don't know what to say. Now, her being a scum doesn't stop there. Her mother is also a scum. She acted like she was blind to the fuckery that her child was doing. After seeing her child, because Lil Snoop did get charged and went to court for one of those cases, and then it got dropped because the eyewitnesses at the last minute said, I don't think I'm going to be pointing out nobody against no Lil Snoop. Straight out of The Wire, right? Now, after getting off from that murder and eventually committing other murders in the street and then dying herself, her mother then gave the quote, well, I can't say if my daughter killed anyone because I asked her one time if she was killing people and she said no. Wow. You see why Chiraq parents ain't shit? You just ask your child if they committed multiple murders? That's as far as your parental investigation goes? I mean, I swear that in any other place except Chiraq, a little bit more thorough investigation would have went down. You can't even tell your parents, oh yeah, I got my report card, I got all A's. They'll probably go to the school at least to check. So as a Chiraq Savage parent, you just ask your child, did you commit any murders? And just take her on face value? Wow. Now, the thing is, I believe, and I thoroughly believe this, to some extent, the sins of the daughter should be transferred or paid for by the parent who has shown tremendous neglect and has caused so many other people to die. The takeaway from this whole story just says that single parents ain't shit, and especially in Chiraq, we need some contraceptives, or we gotta start giving out free abortions. These single moms is pushing out kids by the dozens. They're all killers. They're killer drones. As I said, they come out pre-programmed with a kill script. It says, kill all ops. That's what it is. And the mental illness in Chicago has shown that these people are growing up thinking that being dead and being a block legend, a notorious hitter, is actually an accomplishment. Being dead is a trend in Chiraq. Now, of course, it's disgusting. I want you guys to get in the comment box. Let me know what you guys think about this. It's your boy DJ Akademiks, and I'm out.